Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And reiterating your point, we have the situation with an aging population, low birth rates, and a broken immigration system. You combine all those together, and that is, and the idea that we're going to make more things in America, which will require more people. And an emerging technology like AI will be integrated in everything. And so your point is well made about the crisis situation that we're in. I come to this job as a U.S. Senator from serving as Lieutenant Governor of Ohio, where I was for the past 6 years, oversaw workforce development efforts in our state. And I've been involved in these issues for a long time, and that's why I was glad that in the budget reconciliation bill that we added workforce Pell so that we're taking the Pell grants and putting them towards short-term credentials because employers are hiring skills, not degrees. And that's very important. But what I've learned over that time is that who is your customer is always a good thing to think about when you're deciding how to fund something. Is it the student? Is it the employer, or is it the provider? The more that we pay for completion and less for participation, the better off we'll be. I am a big fan of giving more of the federal funds to the states because this is where it happens. It's hard to deliver a one-size-fits-all system from the federal level. And so I'm going to talk with Mr. Statlander, as I say your name correctly. Okay. So you are a customer of this system, meaning that you are the ones who are purchasing the skills of the people in Alabama, and you're with a company that has places all around the world. So where do you get what programs work best? What services work best? And when you say, "Hey, this is what works for us," what's your what's your perspective as an employer on who delivers the best product?
Thank you, Senator, for the question. All of these workforce development products we're engaged with have significant impact. It's hard to pick what works best. I can say one of the
It,
programs we work with the most that has delivered excellent results is apprenticeships with 2-year colleges in the Alabama 2-year college program. We have an apprenticeship that's a registered apprenticeship with Coastal Community College, and we have a work-learn model apprenticeship with Bishop State Community College. Both of these programs graduate ready-to-work technicians that are skilled on day one of graduation because they have that model of working real-time with applied knowledge in the facilities as well as getting the education. So those partnerships.
so you want to have a when you hire somebody, you would like them to come have some work experience, to have a work experience that they're learning and earning at the same time, and that is the best outcome for you.
That, yes, works well. Dual enrollments, apprenticeships have been very successful.
Which can happen at the K through 12 level through a career center, which can happen through a community college with an apprenticeship program. Typically not at a 4-year institution though, right? They don't, I mean, we have some co-ops, we have some internships, but that's not the model.
Correct.
Yeah. And so one of the programs that we put together when I was in the administration as lieutenant governor was something called Tech Cred. And how this worked was that you had the employer pick the individual, the current employee or future employee. They identified the credential they wanted them to earn. They enrolled them with the provider that they thought would do the best. And then once that was completed, the state of Ohio would reimburse them for the cost of that credential. So essentially in our state, we created a program where every adult in our state could get free job training, but it was pay for completion, not for participation. And that led to so much more of an efficient outcome. And I just share that with you because your company is, I think, used it in our state. I know that we've had hundreds of thousands of individuals that have now used it, and tens of thousands of employers in it, and it works very well. But I just would conclude, Mr. Chairman, by saying my experience with workforces, the closer you have the employer connected to the individual, where you see the clear pathway between the job training that you're doing, the education you're getting, and the end game of an employer, of a job, an employer who will hire you, the stronger these models work. And so I appreciate you having the hearing today, and getting us all to talk about it. And just in conclusion, every state does it different. Every state has a different economic situation, different jobs, different culture. It's regional, and we've got to empower the state and local folks to have these resources to do it the way they want. Thank you.